Hi, and welcome to this video on configuring the integration between Akuvox devices and KONE lift control. This integration enables access control, destination operating panel, DOP, and lift calling to work together as one unified system. The DOP refers to the panel located outside the lift car that allows passengers to select their desired destination floor, and there are no buttons on the car operating panel. With this integration in place, authorized users can: first, use their credential on the Akuvox device. Second, unlock the DOP and select the destination floor on it. Third, see on-screen guidance showing which lift to take on the DOP. This video walks you through 4 essential parts. Key information to check before setup: how to configure the central machine, how to configure the access control device, and finally, how the feature works. Before starting the configuration, please make sure your devices support this integration. On the KONE side, the integration is supported as long as the lift control system supports the DCS protocol. Also, make sure KONE provides you with the DOP IDs and floor IDs. These values are required for the configuration. This video focuses on the on-premise deployment. In this demonstration, we will use one X915 as the central machine, which communicates with the KONE system, and one R29 as the access control device. Apart from R29, X915 and X916, with specific versions, can also work as the central machine. Let's begin by configuring the central machine. Use the device IP, scanned by Akuvox IP Scanner tool, to log in to its web interface. The initial username and password are admin. Go to Device, Lift Control. In the lift control settings, select KONE as the lift control brand. Set the start floor and the ground floor based on the project requirements, and choose traditional DCS integration as the control mode. Then, check the central machine option. In the general settings section, enter the IP address and port of the KONE lift control system. If the system uses group control, you can enter up to 3 IP addresses, separated by a semicolon. After that, assign the door phone to the first or second lift control group. Enter the DOP ID and floor ID provided by KONE. Lastly, you can upload the mask files. G1 and G2 represent Group 1 and Group 2. First, the default online and offline masks. These control the access permissions for all DOPs when the central machine is connected or disconnected from the lift system. Next, the specific online and offline masks. These let you set access permissions for selected DOPs only, again, depending on whether the central machine is online or offline. For example, if an administrator has special access to one elevator, you can use the specific mask to give that DOP a special permission, while keeping the default rules for all other elevators. Once all parameters are set, click Submit. Next, we need to enable the HTTP API so that the access control device can send messages to the central machine. Go to Setting, HTTP API. Enable the HTTP API function and select the authorization mode based on your project needs: None, Basic, or Digest authentication. Then, set a custom username and password for API access. Now let's configure the access control device. Go to Device, Lift Control. From the Lift Control list, select KONE. Do not check the central machine option. Select Traditional DCS Control Mode. Enter the IP address and port of the central machine. The default port is 443. Then enter the username and password that were configured in the central machine's HTTP API settings. Enter the DOP ID and floor ID. Submit the setting. Finally, let's assign lift access permissions to users. Go to Directory, User. Click Add to create a new user, or edit an existing user to configure their credentials. Set up the user's credentials. Scroll down to the Access Settings section. Select the floors that the user is allowed to access in Lift Control Group 1 and/or Group 2. Save the setting. After the configuration is complete, let's see how this feature works. Use the registered credential on the access control device. It will display opening door succeeded. At the same time, the KONE DOP will release buttons. After the user selects the destination floor, it will show which lift to take. Thanks for watching.